What's up, y'all? BDUBTheAnimeMaster is back for another anime discussion video. Today, Dragon Ball Super. Do you think Dragon Ball Super lives up to its hype? How do you feel? Intro start.
BDUB, the anime master. BDUB, the anime master. BDUB, the anime master. BDUB, the anime master. Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master. Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master.
So for Dragon Ball Super, at least in my opinion, do I think it's living up to its hype? How do you feel? So far, Dragon Ball Super did start off with a rocky path, with the first mistake, at least a lot of people do agree with, is that they had to retell the Dragon Ball Z movies, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, for the first 28 episodes. Now, in the mindset of these creators and Japanese producers, they think that that was a pretty good move as far as reintroducing the characters into the Dragon Ball fandom if they didn't watch the movies, which it can kind of work and not work at the same time. The bad part about the Dragon Ball Super retellings is that they added in too much material in the Battle of Gods arc. It was stretched out way too long, and the Frieza arc has some interesting changes, but it also kind of dragged a bit as well. You know, if you really want to watch Dragon Ball Super, you have to start with episode 29 and then, and going forward, because the first 28 episodes are just a retelling of Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. But after that, when we go to the Universe 6 Champa arc, it does get into the creativity and the new material that Dragon Ball needed to go from the beginning. But some fans don't really like the Universe 6 arc. I thought the arc was pretty okay. Had a couple issues here and there, but it was new and interesting and pretty entertaining. And then moving on to the Goku Black arc / Future Trunks arc, where things get even darker. Has that old school Dragon Ball Cell Saga, Android Saga, Majin Buu Saga kind of dark feel, but it also had a pretty bad ending to, according to a lot of fans out there, and kind of unsatisfactory in a sense for the character Trunks. Future Trunks is what I meant. So, like, in my opinion, I think Dragon Ball Super is living up to its hype in a sense of, new Dragon Ball material, new characters, new worlds, new possibilities and potential. But as far as the show overall, I think the show is still very entertaining and watchable, even with its flaws. There's no perfect anime out there, like 100% perfect. You're gonna have an anime that's gonna be like really, really, really good with maybe one tiny flaw or one tiny nitpick, but it's still pretty damn good. Then you're gonna have anime that are just straight fucking trash and straight fucking garbage. And then you're gonna have an anime in that middle ground. And I think Dragon Ball Super fits in that middle ground. Now, I think that Dragon Ball Super is way better than Dragon Ball GT, even though Dragon Ball GT has entertainment value. But I think as an overall series structure, Dragon Ball Super just works a little bit better. Dragon Ball GT has some pretty interesting and cool ideas, but a lot of that shit didn't really work out as far as plot execution and characterization. It was just a fucking mess in terms of all that stuff as far as Dragon Ball GT. And don't get me wrong, Dragon Ball Super does have its problems. In the earlier arcs, it was pretty much the Goku and Vegeta show. Now, things are pretty much being more varied and balanced out as far as characters and etc., character interaction and all that good stuff, especially with the current arc, the Universe Survival Tournament arc, which things are pretty much, shaping up to be pretty interesting and entertaining. But I know a lot of people complain about Dragon Ball Super as far as the animation quality and the music and this and that, and I can kind of like agree and disagree on certain aspects. I mean, the animation issues that Toei does, fuck up a couple of things here and there. But, as far as the hype level, I think Dragon Ball Super deserves the hype that it has as far as the new Dragon Ball show. But, you can't really be so fanboyed, biased, and blinded by nostalgia and Dragon Ball fandom mode to where you can't admit that it does have its problems. But the question is, do I think it live up to its hype? Yes and no. Yes, as far as, like I said, new characters, potential, etc. No, as far as really good writing material. And that's not to say that everything so far has been terrible. There's just been a lot of retcons and plot holes and kind of like some things that just don't make no goddamn sense, But even like looking past that shit, is it still an entertaining show to watch? Do you still feel like Dragon Ball Super is a decent Dragon Ball adaptation next to Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT? In my opinion, yes. Even with its flaws. I accept the flaws of Dragon Ball Super. You know, I accept them in the way where I can still watch it, not in a way where I want the creators to continue to do stupid stuff or dumb decisions and etc. But it's like, you know, I accept the flaws. I know it is what it is, you know, but at the same time, I'm going to, you know, be vocal about my opinions as far as bad moves within the stories and etc. So what do you think about Dragon Ball Super? Do you think it's currently living up to its hype? Do you think it's a good Dragon Ball show to add to the 3 main Dragon Ball series? Let me know in the comment section below. You know, have you gotten tired of Dragon Ball Super? Do you hate how they characterize Goku and other characters? I mean, just let me know in the comment section, you know. Let's get the discussion started. Anyway, check out my Facebook fan page, leave a like, and follow me on Twitter. Links are in the description. New anime videos, new discussions, new everything. Stay tuned for more content because I'm going to be bringing a lot of new videos on the fucking reel. Anyway, Dragon Ball Super. Got its flaws, got its cons, got its pros. Still entertaining. What do you think? How do you feel? Let me know. Peace.
Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime master. Dragon Ball Z, the anime master. Here we go, the anime